Oh, you're muted.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, everybody.
Nico, Grandma Sherry, Chris went to church. Hey, BC, Angel Bear, in the bushes. Thank you guys for coming.
Thank you.
So, PJ and I have had an off week or busy week, mostly on my part, I think. I'll take the blame for that. But so we kind of have an idea on what we're going to talk about tonight, but we're just going to wing it. So I hope you guys will hang out with us and bear with us.
Yeah. Talk about a few cases that are more recent.
Hey, Sleuth.
Hi, Sleuth.
Oh, Chris is not going yet. Okay, good, Chris.
Hi, Chris. Hi, BC. Hi, Grandma Sherry. Hi, in the bushes.
Thank you, Grandma Sherry.
Thank you, Sherry.
We've got all our faves in here. So, um, you want to, what do we want to start off with, PJ?
Did you want to start off by just talking a little bit, I guess, about Quentin, since he's the most recent case?
Hi, Fruit Loop Lou. Well, yeah, I just want to say that I've not been, I've kind of been away from YouTube. I've not been on a lot, but I did pop on and I saw, excuse me for a minute. I'm going to go ahead and shut these doors because my chirpy chirps are starting in. I'm sorry, guys. And then my baby Russ starts in because I shut the doors. He doesn't like it. He's in there with Dad. So I did pop on, and it just breaks my heart. Quentin Simon, little baby Quentin. So I see that, and then I start watching the news on that, and I see some videos on it, and I think we all can say we have, if those of you have seen baby Quentin or anything about that, I am going to show a news video.
Okay.
I think we probably all can say we have some thoughts or opinions or maybe even theories, but you know me on my platform, I don't go there until I follow the evidence, and Ellie has not gone there yet with anything. They're saying they don't suspect foul play. They're considering him a missing person.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and show a video.
Okay.
I've got to find it. It's not very long. Well, that's my notifications. Hold on just a second.
You're fine. Yeah, I figured because there was just a lot of stuff going on about Quentin to bring him up, just because you never know who's watching.
Yeah, this is the timeline. So, oh, oops. I just wanted to get the video. Um, so now, oh yeah, they changed that button. I heard somebody say that the other night. Oh, Grandma Sherry, do you? I have a blue front Amazon and an African gray.
Oh, those are nice birds.
Yeah, my blue front though, I'll tell you what, he just hollers. Okay, here we go. Okay. Um, Something's not working right.
What's wrong?
Um, well, wait, maybe it is. No. Well, I mean, I can't see. Can you see this? Can you see the
Yeah, I
video?
can see it. Can everybody else see the video?
Okay, because I can't see the chat, so that's why I was asking. All right, here we go then.
Side with a missing toddler. Quentin Simon was last seen on Wednesday morning. Law enforcement officers have scoured the area around his home with dogs, drones, by land, by air. WSAV's lead investigative reporter Brett Buffington has been following the story from day one. Tonight, he breaks down the timeline of the case.
At just 20 months old, Quentin Simon hasn't been seen for 60 hours. In those moments, we have told you a lot about the search to find him. But to tell you about the environment he was living in, we have to back up weeks. September 7th, police were called to Quentin's grandparents' home, where Quentin, his mother, her boyfriend, 2 other children, and the grandparents live. There was a fight, this police report says, between Quentin's mom, LaLaney Simon, and her mother, Billie Jo Howell. LaLaney called the cops on her mom. When officers showed up, she told them she was on probation and didn't want trouble. We don't know what that probation is for. The report says when police officers talked with LaLaney's brother, he told them that Quentin's mom had a history of stealing and used the money to buy drugs. A day later, September 8th, Billie Jo Howell wanted her daughter and her daughter's boyfriend out. She filed for eviction. According to the document, she didn't want any money. She just wanted her 22-year-old daughter, LaLaney, her boyfriend, Daniel Youngkin, and the 3 kids to leave quickly. Here's where the grandmother wrote it. They damaged her property, and no one is living in peace. September 16th, LaLaney and Daniel found out about the eviction, but we now know as recently as last Wednesday, the 2 were still living here. That gets us to Wednesday, the morning little Quentin was last seen. At 5:29 a.m., babysitter Diana McCarta got a text message. She told us it was from Quentin's mom, saying Diana didn't have to watch the kids today. Police told us the boyfriend, who we now know is Daniel Youngkin. Police say that's the last time Quentin was seen. 9 a.m., another text message to babysitter Diana, this time from a grandparent, asking if Diana had seen the toddler. The 911 call, 42 minutes later at 9:42 a.m. The WSAV investigative unit has asked Chatham County Police for that call. So far, they haven't answered our request. We know from the family, LaLaney told police that Quentin's father took the child. The family said that story didn't make sense. And by 2:30 that afternoon, police said the father wasn't involved. By Wednesday night, the effort to find Quentin involved the FBI, 2 helicopters, a drone, police on horses, tracking dogs, and officers going door to door. Thursday, we watched federal agents search dumpsters, ditches, drain pipes, and the woods. Brett Buffington, WSAV News 3, on your side.
I didn't know about the father. How they said he went,
Be quiet.
that they said he went with the father. Oh, where'd you think? Yeah, where'd you go? You still there? Hold on a second. I think she'll. There you are.
I kicked myself. Well, I don't know what happened with that share anyway. It wasn't working right for me, and it asked me to leave the site. I'm sorry, everybody. Can't stop laughing. I'm sorry, everybody.
You remind me of me. I do that all the time.
Nico says that's sad. It is sad, and here I am laughing, but I'm laughing about what I did. I'm sorry. BC says knocked herself out. Reminds me of somebody.
Yep, me.
That's why we get along so well, I guess.
Right.
Sleuth did that today. Well, I was going to say I've watched videos on it. I know Sleuth did a video on this, I think. Who? I'm sorry, PJ.
Burden of Proof. And
Yeah.
then
Burden of Proof. I saw Chasing do one. I saw Crime of Mal, and Sleuth went up on panel with her. No. That's with Gracie. That's
Yeah, that was crazy.
Gracie. Now I'm getting my cases confused. So, yeah, there's a lot of conflicting stories with this case, you know.
Mm.
Um, I just pray that he gets found, that they find him alive, of course. Um, it's
Yeah,
heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. So I didn't know if everyone here had seen that or not. I know I had sent a video to Nico and
yeah,
Angel Bear the other night. It's heartbreaking though, and it's one of those that just, you know, I was telling PJ backstage that I can watch something and it can just suck me right in, and it did. So, um, yeah,
yeah. There's a lot of different stories, but that it really gets to me that they went through the dumpsters and the trash and the drain pipes and stuff just by like with Harmony's case, they went through the drain pipes and stuff. So
yeah, it's scary.
yeah,
It's scary. They said he's wandered before. Um, well, I don't know that I've heard that from the grandma. I think that's hearsay,
yeah,
from, you know, but I don't know. I mean, you know, I don't, like I said, I don't want to crucify the parents or say anything, you know.
right,
Yeah, we know the family dynamic, but like I told PJ backstage, I can't remember the name of the child, but the parents were camping. The baby was in the tent with them, and the child was kidnapped. But until that child was found, those parents were crucified really bad. And it was found out that the child was kidnapped.
God.
So, hey, JP, how are you?
Hey,
Oh, hi,
JP.
Steele. I'm sorry I didn't see you come in either. I get talking and I miss people. I miss comments.
In the bushes says Cleo.
Yes, in the bushes. That's the one. Thank you.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that case. I don't think I really got into that case, but
Yeah.
it was,
So,
I just can't believe like he's so young and like how did he wander off before though? He's 16 months old, isn't he, or something like that?
20.
20 months old, okay.
Yeah.
So he must recently learn. I don't know. Trying to remember, my kids are teenagers now, so I'm like trying to remember when they started walking and stuff like that. So 9, 10 months old.
Yeah.
God,
He's such a cute little guy, too. He's so cute.
freaky doll guy.
Yeah.
Oh, I was reading in the bushes. I think she's
Oh,
talking about the person that took Cleo was the freaky doll guy.
mm,
Yeah. I really do hope they find Quentin though. He's way too young. Way, way too young.
yep.
Just to be wandering out there if he wandered, you know what I mean? Like,
And Gracie's story,
yes, Gracie.
frightening.
That is Gracie. Yeah, that story gets to me because there's so many stories out there so similar to
Yes.
her story that it's just like trusting the internet and other systems and things like that is so hard these days that when you hear these stories and you have teenagers or you have kids or anything that it just oh god gets my brain thinking.
Yeah. And like I read over all that stuff, and it's not. I mean, she may have chose to leave, but somebody groomed her very, very, very well to get her to leave with them.
Yeah, and to get her birth certificate, her social security card, when she left, and to convince her that she would be safe. I would think that, like safe, like a safe place for runaways. I'm thinking that she probably has talked to this woman more than that one day, probably like way over time.
Yeah, and I don't know if this makes any sense to anybody, but usually a predator doesn't, excuse me, um, they they convinced her of something, a reason to grab that stuff. Like, oh, we're going to get you a job. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. But usually a predator, when they take, when they get you and they have you, they don't want your identity known. So they tricked her. This is my opinion. They tricked her by doing all of that because
Yeah.
the first thing they want to do is change up your identity.
Yeah, change your routine and everything. BC says, if in case someone in here doesn't know the story, can you give us some details? Do you want me to just give brief information on her story real quick?
Yeah, or do you have a video? Like a news video?
Yeah,
I didn't.
I'll bring one up. Hold on. All right.
Sorry,
So,
trying to get back to sorry.
no, you're fine. Let me just bring this. Okay, this one's I think from the beginning. So I'll share the screen.
Hey, Lady R, how you been?
Becomes my system could be challenging sometimes, depending on how many kids are home. Or in the private thing, maybe yours is better than mine. Oops, sorry. I gotta send you the link because it tried to boot me out when I did that. Hold on. You see it in the private chat area? And
Yeah.
okay.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, Sherry, I can't wait. Getting my new laptop so I can actually do stuff.
Hopefully it works right this time.
Is too extreme. She'd make abortion a felony with no exceptions for rape or incest.
Can't
She
skip
put
through these
doctors and
ads.
nurses
I
in
hate
prison
that.
and even voted to remove women.
Yeah, I know. I hate when they don't let you do
Tama
that.
Tice is too extreme.
Alina Gracie Mitchum left her home 11 days ago, and ABC 10 News reporter Rachel Bianco is live in Spring Valley. Rachel, the family thinks she was lured by someone online.
Kimberly, Gracie's parents are doing everything they can to get her picture out there. They're posting these flyers all over the county and posting on social media. Detectives believe that she ran away, but her family is convinced that a grown-up lured her away.
Oh my gosh. I got Vanguard.
This is Elena Mitchum opening a PlayStation game this past Christmas. Her parents say the 15-year-old, who they call Gracie, loves playing games online.
She's a gamer. She's happy in her little gaming world. She really, that's where she lives. That's where she makes her best friends.
Now her parents fear she may have connected with the wrong person. Gracie hasn't been seen since September 22nd. Her mom says the night before was a typical evening in their Spring Valley home. There was no fight, no sign of trouble, but the next morning, her daughter was gone.
Somebody convinced her to take her stuff, those things, those important documents. She wouldn't just do that. She would not.
The teen took her cell phone, laptop, PlayStation, birth certificate, and social security card. She also left a note saying she was running away.
Was that I've gone to a place for runaways, but what they didn't note and focus on was that I've gone with a woman who runs the place. Who is this unidentified woman?
The family has canvassed the county with these flyers, 11 long days with no word from their daughter and no activity on any of her devices.
I don't even think she's in this area. I don't. I've been saying it since day one. She's not here.
The teen enjoys junior ROTC and was excited about getting her learner's permit. Her parents insist she would never leave on her own.
Gracie, if you're out there, and if you can see this, just know we're not going to stop.
And the family is working with the various nonprofits set up to help reunite missing teens with their families. The Sheriff's Department is also asking anyone who has any information to give them a call. Reporting live in Spring Valley, Rachel Bianco, ABC 10 News.
Gosh, that's sad.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's awful. And in a
So there's
post
not-
today, oh, sorry. In a post today, her Shannon Hoffman, I think that's her father or stepfather. I forget. But him and the mom had stated in a post that like she didn't really have that many friends and stuff in in her school, and she didn't like they didn't know that, and the only thing that she complained about was not being able to get a job. So she was a pretty happy kid, at home, but that's the only thing that she complained about home in the note is about not getting a job, not being able to get a job. Oh, her stepmother is Shannon, and Alan is the father. Sorry, BC. Sometimes guys' names are Shannon.
so, but it sounds like the police are not listening to the mom and the dad. I mean, from what I get, the stepmom and the dad.
Yeah. It's just so sad. And yeah, usually it is that way though. Police kind of think what they want to think and go with that. Or maybe they are saying that she wasn't lured because they're not trying to tell everything in the situation. You never know the way law enforcement is trying to think sometimes though. You know what I mean?
Do you have BC's asking if you can post the link to her group?
Oh, I'll give you the link. Hold on. Yeah, I check up on her case like every day to see if there's something new. Just briefly. Yeah, I know Crime Time with Mal, I think her name is. And
Okay, is it Mall? I pronounced
yeah,
it wrong then.
it's either, yes, I believe her and Sleuth actually interviewed the parents there. I sent you the group link.
Sorry, I'm over here
No, you're fine.
in or I mean, I was on YouTube.
Yeah, Mom. She cried more than Summer's real
There's the link to the Facebook group, guys.
Yeah, Sleuth had made that group for her family. And she posts like all the updates and everything on her case there, even what the parents are saying. And so that is a good place if you're interested in learning more about her. That would be a good place to go. It just scares me with the whole like her being lured out, and so many teens have been going missing lately that like trafficking scares me because once they're trafficked, it's hard to find a person or a child.
Right, right. It's scary. And, you know, I know some leave on their own, but they're tricked. A lot of times they're tricked. I mean, they think they're, you know, they've met someone online that has, you know, a lot of these kids, you don't know what they're dealing with, and they meet someone online that makes them feel loved or feel better about themselves, and it's just so scary and terrifying out there. And you know,
Yeah, and trafficking's just happening more and more, so you never know if it is trafficking or if it's just this weird lady that got her out.
hey Chris, you can post it, buddy. You're a mod. I'm not logged in right now to Facebook. Can you post it? Yeah, I log off of Facebook when I'm on here because if I get a message or something, it dings. And
Oh yeah, I mute the messages while I'm on. Yeah, lady, R2O. There isn't that many people on there because I don't think many are actually covering the case besides like Sleuth. I did a video or two. Then Crime Time with Maul did some. So I don't think social media wise it's out there that much for people to like see it. So that'd be awesome if you're going to share the group.
like DC said, because I thought that too. It could have been someone posing as a woman.
Oh yeah, that's true. That is a good point.
And then by the time she got outside, you know, it was just too late, you know.
Right. Like catfishing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Just like the girls in Delphi catfished.
I mean, unless I don't know if Sleuth is still here, but did they have cameras or anything that showed
Yeah,
her?
that's what I was wondering.
Yeah, it does, BC.
Yeah. At first, I thought a lot of people were sharing the case because when I went to search for her, like a lot of things came up, but it was more so of just like people posting her flyer and stuff. And
No, they weren't able to find footage.
oh, thank you, lady.
No, lady, I have not seen her in here. But it's a YouTuber. Checking convictions as a YouTuber.
Oh yeah, I think I subbed her. I subbed to a lot of people, so I can't remember who I'm subbed to. So there wasn't any footage from anything. the neighbors were charging the batteries for their cameras that night. Oh gosh.
Oh man. I don't know, but
I wish they got something on camera because that way they could have at least seen if she got in a car or something like that, or if she walked, to give them some direction on where she, like what direction she went in at least.
the internet is just becoming scarier and scarier and scarier. And that video that Sleuth showed of where they can change themselves, like like our kids can think they're talking to their friend and it's not their friend, because they can make themselves look like they're
Right,
their
they can
friend.
make themselves look like a teen, anything.
It's scary. I mean, it's just
Thank you, lady.
almost want to. I mean, I almost sometimes wish there was no internet.
Right.
Or
I get really freaked out every time like I hear a case like this, and I have like a little lecture to my kids like, don't listen to these people.
yeah. I mean, I was listening to that video today with crime with Mal, and Sleuth. I mean, my heart was just racing. I was like, oh. I was just, it's just terrifying. It's just, and I feel so bad for these parents. I mean, I can't imagine being in their shoes for 1 minute.
Yeah, I guess the parents said they haven't slept, they haven't ate, and stuff like that. And like, I'm the same way. I would be up 24 hours a day trying to figure out where, my child would be. The world is a dangerous playground for sickos. That's right, JP. Unfortunately. The second way?
I hardly catch lives anymore. I mostly catch replays.
Yeah, I don't catch them that often anymore either. Being working and everything else. They have 6 other children to worry about also. So, yeah, 6 others. That'd be so hard.
Oh. Oh, my. Yes, that would be trying to. Oh, yes. Oh, golly. I can't even fathom. So Sleuth says she's going to have mom on tomorrow. Is this the bio mom Sleuth or the stepmom again?
Yeah. I think stepmom.
Okay.
Oh, did she say stepmom?
VC did.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
When we see these, how we compare yeah, I'm surprised, lady, too, that you don't hear these stories on the news, like in all different locations, for the fact that she could be anywhere in the world by now, and God only knows where she could be. So if they did share it out more, like on different news medias, different states and stuff, it would be helpful, I would think.
Oh, okay, Sleuth. That's okay.
Right.
Yeah, and what scared me today is Mal said that she lived right near the border.
Oh gosh.
That made my heart sink. I
Yeah.
can't talk tonight. But yeah, we really need to get this shared out. And, like I said, I've been away from YouTube. So I need to start sharing people's community posts and stuff. And
Yeah, it's been hard for me as well. I've been looking at, like, when I'm on break, I'll look at stuff and share it out if I can, but I'm still getting used to being back at work. Yeah, I know there wasn't any, like, updates on her case today.
right. JP. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I was agreeing with JP. Hey, Sharon.
Yeah, I should, Chris, because I have all types of things in that group. All types of things. Between true crime and missing and JP should have.
Yeah, I love your channel, JP. I like your music.
Yeah, he does live sometimes too. I try to get in there and bug him and his wife.
I haven't caught his lives, but I did catch some of his replays, and then I went back to re-listen, and he took them down.
Right. He goes back and forth. He says he just decided to be old, but he goes back and forth.
Well, it's his channel. He can do what he wants with it.
Exactly. Hi, Sharon. Yeah, so there's no updates on that. I haven't seen any updates for Quentin. I'm trying to think of another recent.
Well, while you're thinking of that, I'm just going to show this real quick video because
Okay.
somebody asked me for an update, and I had not ever heard of this case. Maybe I was on break when it happened. And I didn't have time to research it because I was just asked within the last 24 hours. So I just, looked it up, and I just found a news update. So I'm going to share this news video from 4 weeks ago. In case this person, watches the replay. I don't think the person's in here. But it's about Isabella Kalua, if I'm saying that right, aka Ariel Sellers.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna share this update really quick. It was from 4 weeks ago. So I'm gonna do that really quick while PJ is doing what she's doing. Let's see if this works right for me. Especially when I go to shut it off. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, hold on, guys.
It's been almost a year since 6-year-old Isabella Kalua was reported missing. Her adoptive parents remain in custody awaiting trial for her murder, but the little girl's body still hasn't been found. Her biological family is holding on to hope they'll one day be able to lay her to rest and are planning a vigil to honor her memory. Jen Boniza has more.
September 12th marks 1 year since little Isabella Kalua, also known as Ariel Sellers, was first reported missing by her adoptive parents, Lehua and Isaac Kalua. It's not the kind of anniversary anyone looks forward to.
It's way overwhelming for us. We thought we would find it really fast, but unfortunately, no, we're still looking.
Ariel's disappearance gripped the state and shocked the tight-knit Waimanalo community. Hundreds came together to search for her, and even after police officially suspended search efforts, her family and community members refused to give up hope. Police arrested the Kaluas and searched their home in November of 2021. Court documents revealed Isabella was repeatedly abused and that she was allegedly killed almost a month before Lehua Kalua reported her missing. According to prosecutors, Lehua Kalua duct taped Isabella's mouth and nose and put her in a dog cage where she lost consciousness.
Everybody just broke down, you know. It's still hard. It's hard. Trying to talk about it. You know, we like to be tough, you know, and say, hey, but it's still hard. It's still hard.
They still want answers.
Where is she? Just tell us where she is so we can lay her to rest.
She says Isabella's siblings remain in the foster system, and she hasn't seen them since early summer.
I'm hoping they're doing well, getting the help that they need, the love, the communication, the affection, everything that a child needs.
The family is holding a candlelit vigil in Isabella's honor Saturday, September 17th. Log on to KH12.com for details. The Kaluas are being held without bail. They're charged with murder, hindering prosecution, and multiple counts of endangering the welfare of a minor. Their trial is set for February. Jen Boniza, KH12 News, working for Hawaii.
Isn't that just awful?
Yeah, and I believe she was, there was biological evidence or something with her case because she hasn't been found.
So Sleuth covered her. Okay, well, I had not ever heard about that. And somebody asked me to give an update. I mean, and I'm sorry, that's a lousy update, but that's all I could do because I was just asked about it and I didn't have any time to research. So, but that's just horrific.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, it is.
It is a horrible case.
Oh, I know, Sleuth. I don't know. Pure evil runs through these people that do these type of things.
Oh, I didn't know that part. Oh, okay. That Sleuth just said that is, there's no words for that.
I just don't, I cannot. Wow.
That makes me sick.
Yeah, right. Yep, Grandma Sherry.
Oh my goodness.
Because I did. I don't know why your channel didn't come up, Sleuth, because when I searched for it, but Casey Hudson's channel came up, and I watched that video. Oh, it's disturbing. Disturbing.
Oh, I guess whenever her sister ran away, just recently from one of the foster homes that she is in. I call her Ariel Sellers in most of them because it's her birth name. Yeah. Oh gosh.
I do agree, lady. Or old, what do you call that? Old town or old time justice or whatever. Yeah, I certainly. Yeah.
Eye for an eye.
Well, I mean, I believe that.
Yeah.
And you know, a lot of people disagree with me, but I don't believe in the death penalty because I think that's too easy out. And I know, you know, taxpayers, you know, they get your money anyway. I think they should have to suffer every day of their life for what they've done. Except I shared a case the other day in my Facebook group. What are you laughing at? I did. It made me so darn mad. This guy killed his son.
Oh God.
Blunt force trauma, and he had murder charges, and they dropped the murder charges, and he got neglect of a dependent, and he's serving 7 freaking years. Burn my biscuits.
7 years
7 years.
just for murder? What he got for murder?
They dropped the murder charge and sentenced him with neglect of a dependent, and he got
Oh,
7 years
goodness.
for killing his son. His little boy, babe. I mean, he was a toddler, I think.
What?
For real. I shared it in my Facebook group.
That is just. Yeah, I think I saw that because I do remember seeing that in your group, or seeing a story about a murder.
Yeah.
7 years. That just mind boggles me. And he murdered. How old was his son again?
I can't remember, but he was young. I mean, it was like a toddler or maybe even younger.
Oh.
Hey, Mel. How you doing?
Hey, Mel.
Yeah. But I broke my biscuits for real, man. I'm like, how on earth? Our justice system, not just everywhere. It's horrible.
He deserves like 50 life sentences just for that.
Yeah.
I did send you there was an update an hour ago.
Sorry.
Oh no, you're fine.
I need to look more at that private chat.
No worries. An hour ago on Quentin's case, just in case anybody was wondering, because that's what I was looking for, because I was like, I don't think there was any updates, but there is, I guess. An hour ago.
Oh, come on. Oh.
Do you see Culture's comment?
What'd she say? No, I gotta get back on comments.
She said, I want merch for me. For me, where's my biscuits?
Oh, well, it does, doggone it. Okay, let's see here. Okay.
She's too funny.
Okay, here we go.
Who?
Oh, yeah, this is another news channel. Oh, come on. Is it going to play?
See, some channels get fussy. It does it for me, too.
Well, I might have to read it, because I don't think it's going to. Okay, I'll just read it. Chatham County Police have established a tip line for information surrounding the case. Call 912-667-3134 to reach a detective directly. If it goes to voicemail, leave a message. The tip line is only for the Quentin Simon investigation. Update 9:30 a.m. Chatham County Police issued the following statement Sunday morning. Today we will be recanvassing some specific areas in our search for Quentin Simon. We are not in need of volunteers, but want to keep you informed about our efforts to find the little boy. The FBI continues to provide assistance and support as they have since day one. Initial report, it has been 5 days of searching since 20-month-old Quentin Simon went missing from his Buckhalter Road home in Savannah, but there are a few updates to the ongoing investigation. Chatham County Police Chief Jeff Hadley told county commissioners Friday morning that police have exhausted the physical search, but they are still considering it a missing persons case. On Saturday, police issued a statement saying the case remains a high priority for them and they are not in need of volunteers. Little things in the way, but Quentin Simon is our highest priority, and the intensity of our work is as strong as it has been since the day of his disappearance. We appreciate everyone's offers of assistance, but we are not in need of volunteers. FBI assistance continues. So, and there's the video of them searching, if that plays. Oh.
Live streaming can be tricky, and sometimes trying to find the right software to make.
Tonight, there's a desperate search for a missing toddler now in its third day. This young man you see on your screen, it's been nearly 60 hours since Quentin Simon went missing from Buckhalter Road home in Savannah. Our Andy Cole joins us now live from Chatham County Police Headquarters. And Andy, what's the latest?
Hey, good evening, Marvis and Brooke. Chatham County Police Chief Jeff Hadley told county commissioners earlier today that they have exhausted their physical search but are still considering Quentin a missing child. Today, we did uncover more about Leilani, Quentin's 22-year-old mom. In court documents we obtained, we confirmed that Billy Joe, Quentin's grandmother, attempted to remove Leilani and her boyfriend, Daniel Youngkin, from their Buckhalter Road home. Billy Joe, Leilani's mother, said in the document, quote, "They have damaged my property, and at this point, no one is living in peace." She added that she wanted Leilani and Daniel out, quote, "as soon as possible." We also found out that it's Billy Joe and her husband, the grandparents, who have custody of Quentin and his 3-year-old brother. Chief Hadley spoke with reporters earlier today and assured that they will leave no stone unturned.
There's a very sequential process that takes place here. It may be frustrating for the general public. It may be frustrating for y'all that things aren't developing as quickly as you would like, but we have to make sure that we're doing the right thing, that we're being lawful, that we're making sure we dot our I's and cross our T's. So if we discover evidence, it can be admissible in court. We can use it in court eventually if we have to.
Andy, such a tragic story right now. So many questions right here. Lots of eyes on the case. Do we know anything about where police have searched so far?
Yeah, we do. Police Chief Hadley told us that they executed a search warrant on the house itself, the backyard pool, and a nearby pond. But still, Quentin is missing. Police are asking anyone with information to call 911. Marvis?
All right, Andy, you've been staying on top of this story for us. Thank you so much for that report.
Now, the babysitter said that, I thought she said in her Facebook Live video that they searched her house. I might be wrong, though, so don't quote me on that.
Oh, I'm not sure. But I do remember seeing yellow tape. I think it was on the grandmother's house.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. So they're looking in a pond. Hold on. I'm trying to remember what they just said. A pond, a lake, or
the house, the pool.
I think there was a pond.
I think they said a pond and a park. Did they say a park too?
Yeah, I believe so.
And then, of course, we know the woods because we saw footage of that. Trash, dumpsters. They said that on the other one. Drainage pipes, stuff like that. It's. Oh, hey, Lake. I see Sharon said, "Hey, Lakey." Hi, Lake. Didn't miss anybody else, did I? Yes. I mean, there's all these horrifying. I mean, I don't know, man. True crime just is.
Lady says that his grandpa said that he can't open the door and stuff like that to just walk out by himself.
Yeah, he did say that. He did say that on the news.
Bye, JP. So the story of him wandering off.
came from the babysitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was reading a comment. So it seems like maybe, I'm hoping maybe they heard something if they're changing their search areas. Hopefully, I don't know. I hate to think anything horrible.
Me too. That sheriff reminds me of somebody. I can't pin it down. He reminds me of another officer, though.
The superintendent?
Doug Carter.
Yeah, does he
I
remind you of
know.
him?
I think that's who it is. I think that's who it is.
Yeah.
I love Doug Carter.
Yeah. You did look familiar. Then I'm like, nope, they're not in Indiana.
I mean, just a little bit, I think it's the hair, the glasses, a little bit of his mannerisms, maybe.
Yeah.
But hey, Tanya.
Hi, Tanya. I gotta message her. I've been so all over the place with being at work and school and the kids stuff.
Yeah, I know. I have.
Oh, it doesn't mean if the door wasn't open, he couldn't get out. But I don't know those details. Okay.
There's not a lot. I mean, Ellie's not giving us a lot of details. A lot of the details are, well, the news has given us some documents.
Yeah.
The rest of it is pretty much hearsay. There's an interview with the grandparents, and then the babysitters saying a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, but we don't know what, people are saying out of anger as well, because I believe the babysitter and the mom are having a little bit of a dispute or something right now.
And the grandma.
Yeah, and the grandma.
I'm in a dispute with the grandma, too.
Yeah. Just seems like everybody's fighting with the mother of the situation, but
yeah.
Can't say anything until we know.
But we do know the father. The biological father did not come and get the baby.
Right.
The police cleared that up.
A lot of people say that in these cases with these kids that, oh, I gave the child to the other parent.
Mm-hmm. Well, the mom told the grandpa that, no. The mom told her brother that the bio dad picked the Quentin up.
Oh, gosh.
But the police said that did not happen.
Well, at least we got that verified, so.
Yeah.
Because sometimes they don't tell you until later on in the case.
Lady R, she did a Facebook Live, but then she deleted it. But Queen Bee has it, and then there's a recorded call between her and Ziggy. Ziggy has that on her channel.
Oh, she had a phone call with a YouTuber?
Ziggy has a recorded call between herself and the babysitter. It's on Ziggy's channel. Yeah. So the babysitters said some things. So
Hopefully he's found. I don't want him to be found not alive, but I just hope he's found.
I know. I want him to be found alive.
Yeah. Just them saying what, like the pool and stuff like that. But they also did say they're covering anything and everything, so that.
Yeah. Yeah, he said it's a missing person case, but I think his first time, the press conference, his exact words were, "This is a missing person case, but nothing's off." I can't remember how he worded it exactly.
Right.
We don't suspect foul play, but it's not off the table. But don't quote me.
He probably does.
Well, I'm a factual person, so I don't want to state something as fact if I don't know it to be true.
No, I know, because it's hard though, because we do see all these cases, and some of them do get mixed up together when you're trying to talk about a case.
And it happened Wednesday, the 5th. It's only 4 days old, and it's already becoming a circus, you know?
Right.
So,
which in no case that should happen, but
it shouldn't when it surrounds a child. It should never. Well, any missing person, but you know what I'm saying.
Hi, Lipsha.
Hello, Lipsha. How are you? So did you have anything else, PJ?
Oh, no, not really. I just wanted to come on and say hi to everybody. I haven't been on your channel in a while. And I know nothing.
Well, I'm sorry.
I was going to say we didn't really like plan, but it was good to come out and see everybody.
No, we didn't. We did not plan. We were not very prepared at all. And we were, the next time we went live, we were supposed to be on PJ's channel.
Yeah.
And we will, next time, that's how it's going to be.
Yeah, because I'm getting my new laptop, so I'll be able to share things better and do things better.
I've never been on her channel.
Yeah. That'll be good.
So, okay, well, I think we'll wrap up then.
All right.
I'm sorry for those of you that just came in, but thank you for coming in.
Right.
And next time we'll be way better prepared. Promise.
Yes.
Talk about Alina before you go, please.
Oh.
I'm probably lost because I've not been on YouTube for a while.
Lena Gracie. That's Gracie Mitchum. Gracie Mitchum. Her real name's Elena.
Oh, okay. Well, I think we covered that before you came in, lady. Well, I don't think we did. So if you watch the replay, you will see where we talked about her. You too, Mel.
Yeah, you too, Culture.
Okay. See, I didn't know that. I didn't know that was her real name. See, I'm learning all the time. You too, Lipsha. But lady, we already talked about her. So if you go back and watch the replay, hun, I'm sorry. Elena Gracie Mitchum, for those that came in, I think she is saying. Okay, thank you, BC.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
All righty, guys. You guys have a good Sunday night. I'm going to get going, give the kids dessert and stuff. Thank you for having me on again.
You're welcome. And I think you have a live.
Yeah, later on, I'm going to do something on Sydney Kersey. Her case is a murder case that isn't getting any justice. So I've been trying to do some things on that for Georgia because a lot of cases are like that with mothers out there. So.
Okay. And well, I'll watch the replay because I'll be in bed. I'll be heading to bed when I get off of here. Hey, Laconic.
Hi, Lacana. Laconic, sorry.
I might be pronouncing it wrong, but she never corrects me, so I think I'm doing it right. Okay, you all have a good night. Thank you all for coming. Taffy, good night.
Good night, guys.
All right.
Bye.
Love you all, and God bless Gonzo. All right. Good night, all.
Good night.
Love you.
Love you.
Bye-bye. Thanks, PJ.